because in that need for the affirmation, that's like that you're looking for them to heal you,
Hmm.
Absolutely.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Instead of,
Oh,
yeah, that
yeah.
was the other piece. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holly, I love that you brought up the scarcity and abundance mindset piece, because that's the thing. As I was hearing all of you, it's mindset too, right? And that mindset comes at different life stages. So let's say you're in your 30s and you haven't had kids yet, and like so that there's this urgency behind that, and so the mindset going
Yeah.
in, you sort of have to battle the mindset like, well, I want to have kids, but then I want to do this. And so, like, you're battling that piece of it. And then let's get into the mindset like, you don't want to have kids, but you've been single forever and you really want to, like, it doesn't really matter what age, but you've been single forever and it's been the driest spell ever. And you're like, another one didn't come and another one. Why isn't this working? So you get into that piece. And
Yeah.
then you have the older group that's like, am I going to be alone forever? Like they came
Mhm.
out of a long marriage. They're used to the social norms of having a partner and living and dying together, like, being in the rocking chair at 90 with my partner. Ooh, that bubble completely burst. Am I going to be alone for the rest of my life? So there's this scarcity abundance mindset that
Mhm.
also comes into the life stage that you're set up from. So each mindset is going to be different based on where you are in life, right? And I think, for a lot of my clients are, older, they've had marriages, they have a marriage, they have kids, they have a house, they have the dogs and the picket fence, they've already had all that. So a lot of times they have to have a mindset shift for who they are today, right? Because what happens is they feel rejection from their old selves that don't even like live those lives anymore. The ones that,
Mhm.
rated themselves and what they looked like in the 80s, or
Right.
90s or 2000s or whatever. I'm so dating myself, sorry. But so like the mindset shift is so different for each person. It could be different for each person's rejections based on what they are working on in life. And in today's world, you can't expect that you'll never date again after a long relationship. There's going to be some cycles potentially of when you go in and out of dating and relationships. So the more that we back to the knowledge of self and back to that understanding of our values, knowing yourself at every stage is also going to be critical for how you reframe how someone might reject you, right? And it's so interesting. So like trying to really stay in that abundance mindset, because the other piece of that is that brain science says that we are constantly in negative thoughts. Like we cannot help but be in negative thoughts.